All right, guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you're watching from. In today's video, we'll be playing some chess against a strong rated opponent like me. That is, if I consider myself to be someone that is strong, I'll be playing some 5-minute games to see if I can actually push my rating towards 2-2 in blitz. That would be a very big milestone for me. And for now, maybe perfect, maybe. So let's get the game going. I would also be accepting challenges from viewers later on in the video. Let's go. Are we going to see a trade? Right, my opponent is going for some stuff I am not really familiar with. But I know developing this bishop shouldn't be bad. Okay, let's go here. Do I want to push this forward? I think I would love to do that. Let's do that. And let's do this. Looks like I'm setting some pre-gift sacrifice, except I'm not setting anything because I don't have a bishop sitting here. Let's go here. I don't know if I would love to capture there or not. I think my answer is no. Let's not capture. If my opponent captures here, I just hop in the knight here. I'm happy to have a knight there. My opponent is interested in something different. Okay, let's say I go here. Opponent captures. Let me go here. I want to make sure I can capture with something here and not have to worry about anything over there. Not have to worry about this pawn. Oh, they can also capture this way. All right, that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad at all. Might be interested in doing this now. I'm pinning that, but maybe the pin is not as nasty as I would love it to be. Let's capture here. Okay. For a moment, I thought my opponent was going to just capture here. Do I want to remove this? All right, let's do this. Looks like I'm not playing this game well. Looks like I'm not playing this one well. Okay. Where's that going? I want to go in here. Can I allow that? I don't think I can allow that. So, what can I do to prevent them landing in here? Maybe I can do nothing. Oh, I would love to go here, except when they capture here. Wow, this is very complicated. I would love to hop in here. Okay. Okay, so how do I defend them from coming in here? I know that's a threat, and if I play a move like this, my opponent just okay, they can capture here. I think I can capture here and then go here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My opponent has 1 minute time advantage, which is too much. Which is too much of an odd to allow. That's just too much odd to allow in the game. Okay. Right. Maybe I didn't think about that. Yes, I didn't think about that. Let's go here. And I really feel like going here, except the move does absolutely nothing. What if I go here? What else can I do after going there? Let's go there. Let's go and ask some difficult questions. Oh, that's kind of nice. That is kind of nice, giving up that piece. Giving up the piece. I would love to go here, but it does nothing. So maybe let's do a move like this. Okay. All right. Let's go here. Okay. Maybe for a moment I didn't see that coming. If I capture here, what happens? All right. Maybe I shouldn't capture there. Maybe I should just go here. Do I have anything going on here? Yes, I think now I can play this move. Now I can play that move. Okay. I think that was a disaster. I think that was a disaster. If I'm not missing anything, maybe they can hit me with this. Maybe they can hit me with that. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see. That was just a disaster. I want to remove this bishop and lose my knight. That looks like something I will be happy to do. That looks like something I will be happy to do. If I capture here, what is my opponent going to play? Let's remove this annoying piece. Okay. And then let me do. Oh, I just blundered that. I just blundered that. My opponent didn't see it. My opponent didn't see it. Let's do this. Wow, that's too much blunder. That is too much blunder for a day. My opponent has to be careful because I have this move coming. My opponent has 1 minute time advantage, which is a lot, which is quite a lot. Which is really a lot of time. Let's see. We do this. I'm not even threatening anything. For a moment, I thought I was trying to hit that, but that's hitting rocks. That's hitting nothing. Okay, what do I do here? Let's go here. This is not easy to win. This is not an easy position to win. How do I win it? How do I win it? I really want to win it. Okay, let's hop in. Wow. Okay. And, I have to play very fast so I don't lose on the clock. My opponent just has a lot of pawns for the exchange. They have a lot of pawns for that exchange. And they also have some nice time advantage. I'm not sure where that is going, but I think I might want to do this. Are they going to attack this? Maybe. Don't know. What if they go here? Okay, go here, trying to attack that. Doesn't look like I can do anything much. Okay, my opponent just resigns. My opponent just resigns. If I was playing as white, there's no way I'm resigning. David, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. I hope you are having a nice day today. I hope you are having a nice day today. Let's get another game going. Let's get going. Let's get another game going. Let's go this way. Let's go for the French. And feel like going here. I think that's the way, isn't it? I think that is the way. And let's do this. Let's say capture, capture. Let's go here. I think I can pick up this, can't I? I think I can. Oh, I can't. That's just a free piece. That if I try that, that's just a free piece. Let's not go into any of that. But maybe my queen is not happy here. Maybe I should have played a move like this. Let me castle. Oh, I can't even castle. My opponent is preparing the Greek gift sacrifice. My opponent is preparing the Greek gift sacrifice. Let me remove this. And why did I remove that? That's absolutely for no good reason. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's try to remove this punching. Not the best of moves, but maybe I will have to castle this way. I think I just ruined my position. I just ruined my position. Where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. I am from Nigeria. Have a nice day, bro. You will reach 28L one day. Hopefully. Sing. I'm happy to see you here. I am very glad to see you here. Right? Maybe I should castle. Let me castle here. Do I worry about the great gift? Maybe I should have just gone forward. I think I should have just gone forward. Let's go. When I play a move like this, this bishop is doing some nasty jobs over there. And I think I might be interested in moves like this. I might be interested in moves like that. We might get it with this move, but that's I don't think that move goes anywhere. I do not think the move does anything. Isn't that just a blunder? Isn't that just a blunder? I think that was a very big blunder. There's no checkmate here. I don't see a checkmate here. Good luck checkmating. Oh, there's no checkmate, but they are winning their piece back. And my king is very soft. They are winning their piece back, and my king is extremely soft. What do I do here? Can I go hunting? Can I go hunting, or is that hunting very dangerous? I'm opening and play a move like this. I think I'm just going to pick this up. Check. Go here. Check. Check. I think I can hide. I think I can hide. Okay. I have to be careful where I put that king. If I go here, that's asking for checkmate. What if I go here? Wow, if I go here, I might get pinned. I think I don't mind getting pinned. I might get pinned. I might get pinned. Maybe I should just stay away from any pin. Should I? How did I get myself in this kind of a bad position? Let's do this. I want to move the king away. I want to move that king away. Move the king away. Because I see the pin coming. So there's no need allowing it. But can I still get it with this? I got it with something different. My opponent wants to play this move. I think I'm interested in this. Okay. Maybe I don't really mind. Maybe I do mind. Let's go here. Wow, this is very sick position. That is a very sick position. Might get it with a different check again. For a moment, I thought I would be getting hit with a check. But no, I didn't get it with a check. Let's go here. Right. Where else can I go? Wow, this position is not looking pretty. The position is not looking pretty. Let's go here. Wow. Wow. What is my king doing alone in the center like this? Wow, I misplayed that French defense. And it might be time for me to pay back for misplaying that move that way. How is my king surviving? How is my king surviving? That is something my opponent would like to ask me. Let's go here. Okay, they might hit me with a check. A check that I don't really like, but I can't do anything about it. Okay, they did not hit me with a check. Now, I think I might be interested in playing moves like this. Trying desperately to help my king out. Now I can do this. For a moment, I was thinking I had some nasty sacrifice here, but I have nothing. Okay. My king is very soft, very, very soft. My king is very, very soft king. Let's go here. Uh-oh. It was just going to happen. It was going to happen. My position was terrible. My position was terrible. It was just going to happen. Cat iron, I bet my house it is impossible. Cat iron, I'm not really pursuing it. I am not really pursuing it, but if I'm pursuing it, I don't know why you think it is impossible. We are talking about online chess, not chess in not over the board chess, not over the board chess. You see some candidate master that are up to 2.7. Okay, maybe 2.8 is a stretch. Maybe 2.8 is a stretch. What did you even bet? You bet your house. Do you own a house? Do you have a house? Or you are betting what you don't have? Are you betting what you don't have? Let's get going again. You could have bet your life. You could have bet your life. And maybe nothing will still happen because I'm really not. I am just a very casual chess player. I am a very casual chess player. And I'm not really pursuing rating. When I got to 2000, that was when I stopped pursuing rating. I messed out that game pretty badly. I messed that game up very badly. Don't think I'm interested in capturing. And now, maybe I should. Do I capture here? Well, I don't have any attack, and that will be asking for so much trouble. Can I just capture here? Ask my opponent to capture here. Then I capture here. Is there any move I should be worried about? I think I can do this. And maybe my position is sweet now. I'm up a pawn. That's a free pawn. And as a greedy person, I have to accept it. Someone who is very greedy. Let's go. My opponent has to be careful because checkmate is threatened here. So maybe we'll see a move like this. Which doesn't really mean too much to me. I'm going to capture here. Looks like I'm crushing in this game. Thinking of going for this pawn, but most importantly, I should be developing pieces. I should be developing pieces. I am up 2 pawns, and I guess I'm chilling. Bro, do you remember me? Want to challenge you? 3 games every day. I remember you. 3 games, I remember you. I am up 2 pawns, but my opponent has the bishop pair advantage. And maybe we'll see a lot of trades here. We might get to see a lot of trades. Okay. For a moment, I thought we would be seeing a lot of trades. My opponent wants the center, I guess. They want the center. I feel like going here. I think I want to go here next. And I really feel like doing this, except I really can't do it. except I can't do it. Let's go here. Let's say nothing is invading this way. Okay, I really wanted to play that, but my opponent is stopping it. And I would love to play something else again, but my opponent is just going to stop it. I would love to hit this. Okay, they didn't do that, and I just got my piece trapped. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I was completely winning in this one. Okay, what's going on here? What is going on? Wow. I was completely winning, but now I might be completely losing. Let's go here. Try to hit this pawn, but I think that's a stretch. That's a very big stretch. That is a very big stretch now, because my opponent is just going. What was I even thinking? Why did I hop in there? 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 How do I get my pieces into the dark light square so that my opponent piece just becomes invisible? My opponent bishop becomes invisible. But what if I get a pass pawn? I'm just going nowhere. Let's go here. I have two pass pawn. But how am I surviving? What am I going to do? I would love to push forward, but even if I push forward, the king just comes forward. Okay, let's go here. Wow, this is not a pretty position. This is not a very pretty position. Connects the rook. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. How do I get into this game? Let's go here. How do I survive? If I can get everything traded, oh, that's the correct square. I wish I can get all the pawns traded. I really wish I can get all the pawns traded. But maybe I have an, what do they call it? Maybe I have a fortress. Do I? Do I have a fortress? Do I have a fortress? Maybe I have a fortress. Can I go forward and maybe try to force a trade? Yeah. My opponent is not going to trade that. But if you don't trade that, maybe they have another pawn to babysit. But I have my own pawn on the light square, which is quite dangerous. That is very dangerous. If I move further away, they just go closer, and that's not something I think I want. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving this way. All right, where's my opponent going with that? Let's go. Let's go. Maybe this is a draw. I don't want to over push it, because over pushing it, that's how I lose. I don't want to over push it, but maybe because over pushing it is how I lose this game. Is how I easily lose this game. Now the king is cut off. The king can't come into any of the square. That's quite a very good move. That's a very good move. What if I go here? My opponent just goes for this pawn. Okay. So what can I try? I wish this pawn is not here. My opponent might end up flagging me. Let's go here. If I can capture this pawn, I would be very glad. I would be very glad. But how am I going to capture the pawn? I should take the king to the h file. This pawn will drop. If I go to the h file, my pawn is going to drop. This pawn is going to fall. And I don't think I want that pawn to fall. My king now is stuck. If I move too much, they just go this way. My opponent found some very decent and well calculated moves there. Let's go here. Wow. I would love to go here, trade, but my opponent will have something here that I don't really appreciate. I do not really appreciate that. Let's go here. And if I go too far away, they just attack this pawn, and the pawn just drops. Okay, let's go here. My opponent can go for my king, which is not something I think I like, but what can I do? I just want to go here and try to push. When my opponent captures here, I'm moving forward. That's what I'm doing. I am moving forward. Okay, they have to bring a bishop over there. They have to bring a bishop over there. And I have another pawn running over here. My opponent is going to struggle for sure. He is going to struggle in this game. All right, let's go here. While they are pursuing this pawn, okay, let's go. Let's go. I think I'm going to queen first. Guys, I turned the game around. I am going to queen first. The bishop cannot protect those squares at the same time. Now I can even capture there. What was I even thinking? Let me try to cut that king off and then win myself a pawn and then promote to another queen. Wow, my opponent pushed too much. My opponent pushed too much in that game. I told you guys, I said the only way I will lose that game is if I push too much. If I push too much. But my opponent had the bishop and they decided to push too much. And that was how they lost the game. That was how they lost the game. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go here. And then let's go here. This is a very sideline in the French defense. That's a sideline. That is some very nice sideline. That is a sideline. Do I want to capture there? Maybe I don't want them. Maybe I want them to capture here. I think that's what I want. Maybe I can capture here now. Maybe my opponent should capture here. Because if they capture this way, I'm coming in with this check and now I'm picking this up. Right. That doesn't sound like a bad deal. Let's go here now. Looks like I'm hitting that pawn, but I'm not hitting anything. That's just a bad move. That's just a bad move. That was just a very bad move. Yeah, I really feel like playing this move, but maybe we should do this instead. Let's do this. If I had played this, okay, if I had played this move, they can always give me this check. They can always hit me with that check. A very annoying check. Let me go here. Interested in winning a pawn here. I am interested in winning a pawn. Maybe I'll win another pawn. And maybe I'll win another pawn. Maybe I'll win another pawn. But my king is very soft. I think I'm playing with fire here. I am playing with fire. I need to castle before I get into serious trouble. I really feel like playing this, but this knight is defending that square. Okay, so let's go here. I really want to castle, but how do I go about it? How am I going to castle? How am I going to castle in this game, guys? How am I going to castle? Right? I think I might be interested in a move like this so that I can castle in peace. I'm already up some pawns, so castling my king shouldn't be a bad move. And I don't mind trading. I don't mind trading the castle before I get into serious trouble. Before I get into some serious trouble. Okay, they will capture here. I don't know what their plan is. I don't know what their plan is. Okay, now they are threatening to just pick this up. That is the threat. That is the simple threat. And like doing this. Let's do this. When my opponent captures here, I would just want to pin that. I want to pin that. But am I winning it? That is the question. If I pin that, am I winning it? I think that is the question. Okay, my opponent wants this square. I don't think that's a square I want to give up. That's not a square I want to give up. Let's go here. They want the file, and when they get into the file, this is their aim, hitting this and this. Okay, now they are just stepping away. And then I feel like playing a move like this. Let's go here. Let's go there. Okay. For a moment, I thought they would capture. Opponent didn't capture. Instead, they're trying to be very cheeky. What can I even play here? Do I just move it forward? That's how I lose a piece. Moving it forward is how I lose a piece. Let's do this. So now I can easily move it forward if my opponent doesn't decide what to do. Okay. For a moment, I thought they wouldn't decide what they are going to do. Let's go here. Why are we going there? Because we can, nothing more. Nothing serious. We are going there because we can. Okay. So here. Alright, let me pick this up. Might be interested in pushing this knight away. Let's play a move like this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How did I give everything back? How did I end up giving everything back? How did I end up giving everything back? What's the clock situation? Because now looks like my best try is to flag my opponent. Let me hit that. Let's go here and play a move like this. Trying to kick that knight. Before the knight becomes a menace in my position, the knight wants to become a menace here. The knight wants to give me a check here. Let's go and kick the knight again. The knight wants to give a check here and pick up my bishop. I don't want that. Let's go here. Maybe I might trade the rooks if I have the opportunity. I might trade the rooks. Let's go here. Okay. Opponent wants. Opponent wants. Okay. Let's go. Hope I'm not blundering anything. Hope I'm not blundering anything. I feel like just going forward, asking the knight to go somewhere else one more time. Am I blundering? Let's go forward. Okay, the knight can come in here. Let's go here. I don't know if we are making progress, but maybe we are not. They can hit me with a check here. pawn like this. Let me go here. The main plan is to go here. That is the main plan. Trade off trade off the rooks. Trade off the rooks and see if I can still win this. Can I win it? If I can trade the knights, I will be happy. I really want to dominate that knight. That knight is very annoying. How do I dominate the knight? Let's play a move like this. It looks like my opponent wants. He wants to go here. Okay, looks like my opponent wanted to go there. Let's play a move like this. My opponent wants to trade everything, and once they are able to trade everything, they just claim the position is draw. That is the plan. That is their plan. Now I think that knight is dominated now. My opponent can move that knight. I'm just going to chop it off, and my claim is that I'm going to win the end game. But that claim might be extremely far-fetched. That claim might be extremely far-fetched. Let's say I give this check. Then let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I always have this move anytime I want. I always have that move anytime I want. What if I just do this? Trade. Trade. If I go there, I just trade in. And then what if I go? Where am I going? Maybe I should go and turn. I think I should go and turn. Let me go and turn. Okay. Now I think I should easily win this one now. I should easily win this one now. Because the king will have to babysit this pawn. And those pawns are just running. Those pawns are running. Those pawns are running. Okay, let's go here. I can give this check. Then play a silent move like this. The reason that would have been a draw if I don't have any pawn move, because I will be forced to play a move like this. Go away. Go away. Alright, my opponent resigns. My opponent resigns. You almost blundered your rook. Did I? Did I almost blunder the rook? Great defense. Thank you, Retro Stylist. Thank you. That was indeed a great defense. That was very good. That was a very good defense from me. And my opponent had the bishop, and they just pushed too much. Chad, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. I am happy to see you here again. I hope you're having a nice day. Guys, if you are here to hit the like button on the stream, kindly help me smash that like button. Help me smash the like button. Let's go again. Who am I playing? I'm playing Eric Ryan or Eric Ray, anyhow you pronounce that. Let's go this way. Maybe we'll see the Scotch Gambit on the board. We might see the Scotch Gambit, and the Scotch Gambit is what we have. Where I give up some pawns and then try to win the game. It's going good. I hope you are having a nice day. I'm having a nice day too. Mommy CJ, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here again. Hi, can I send the challenge? Well, not now. I'm playing against viewers now. I'm trying to get the rating close to 2-2 if I can. If I can do that, that's my plan. I'm just trying to get closer to 2-2. All right. The reason that this is the Haxo Gambit. I've not really explored this Gambit a lot. I've not really explored the Gambit a lot. But now I'm sacrificing something here. Okay, my opponent doesn't accept it, and I really think that should be bad. Okay, I think I can capture here. Looks like I can capture there, but if I don't capture there, my opponent captures here with a check as well. That's quite an amazing position. Okay, maybe I can just go back. Maybe I can just go back. Say, all right. If you are not going to capture it, be my guest. That's what I'm saying to my opponent. If you are not going to capture, be my guest. Now I feel like just going here, threatening checkmate here. I feel like ignoring that and just going here. My opponent can give me this check. I don't think I like that check. Let's capture here. Now my knight can go here. All right, let me go here. Oh, I wish I had something amazing. I wish I had something amazingly amazing. But it's looking like I have nothing. What if I sack here? Check. What if I go here? Can I go there? Looks like I can. What if I castle? I really want to keep the fire burning. I want to keep that fire burning. But I might be running out of steam. So maybe I should just castle. Let me castle so that I don't allow my opponent some unnecessary counterplay. So that I don't get to allow my opponent some unnecessary counterplay. We might get it with this move. Looks decent, I guess. See, we get hit with something different. Another move. Let's go here. My opponent was just threatening to come here. Not something I think I want. Let's go here. They might hit me with this move again. They might hit me with that move again. I think I'm interested in developing my pieces. There is no reason not to be interested in doing that. Right. So let's go. Now I want to just push forward. Just try to open as much file as I can. Um, let's go here. I want to push this pawn forward and maybe try to just capture here. The more file I have open, the happier I am. The more files I have open, the happier I am. Now I can play this move. And instead, I can also play this move. I can also play this move, which looks quite interesting, but I don't know if it does anything. I don't know if the move does anything. Let's say I play this move. Then my opponent can capture. And I just capture here. And if you capture my queen, I'm just capturing here. Okay, maybe that will be an even trade. Let's do this instead. Let's do that. My opponent wants a trade badly, very badly. They want to force a trade here. Okay. Oh, for a moment I thought I could capture here. For a moment I thought I could capture there. Am I not just losing my own queen as well? Okay. Wait. Let me look at this position for a while. What is the material count? Let's say I capture here. If my opponent captures here, I can give this check. But my two rooks are hanging. And in as much as I would love to capture here, it doesn't look like it works. So maybe I should just do this. This is what my opponent has been praying for. They have been praying for this and even fasting for it. They have been praying and fasting for this. Now they are just very happy. I'm trying to pick this up. Okay. Opponent defends it. And let me do this. I really want to do this and go for some fork here. That's what I'm interested in doing now. Oh, my opponent survived the opening. My opponent survived that opening. That's sad. That is very sad. I just want to go here next. Okay, let's go here next. Let's go here. We're putting up some. Wow. Let's go. That's not a position I'm really happy about. Let's go forward. I feel like going here next. I think that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, that drops this, but maybe it doesn't drop anything. Let's go here. Oh, I just dropped my rook. Okay, thank goodness for this pawn. Thank goodness for that pawn. But maybe my opponent can come back for the rook. I guess they can they? So maybe we should just capture this way so that they don't have a fork, yeah? I had to capture that way so that they don't have a fork. Okay, my opponent doesn't capture, and I'm going here. Maybe they will defend that rook. I don't know. I don't know if they will defend the rook. But if I ask the rook some questions, I think that's what I am interested in doing. Then going here. I really wish I could just go forward next, but it looks like I can't. Okay. So maybe I should just do this. And the threat is simple. Make a new queen. That is a threat. Make a new queen. Okay. Opponent stops that. That's very interesting. Looks like my opponent is surviving. Looks like my opponent is surviving this game. Beyond all odds, it's looking like my opponent is about to survive. I want to go for these pawns. Try to go for a pawn. Let's go for pawns. Oh, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. I'm getting in some serious trouble. Trying to give this check. Oh, can they capture here? Looks like they can do that. Looks like they can do that. Okay, they can try to do that, but I think I'm surviving. Wow, wow, wow. I just blundered. I just blundered. Wow. Wow, I was able to flag my opponent. Wow. Wow. Rook to d8 checkmate. I'm really angry. You missed same checkmate twice. Hmm? Ay. Wow. Oh, oh, this was just a checkmate. That was just a checkmate. I missed it. And I missed it again. Sergeant Gaming, you don't have to be angry. Missing stuff happens in chess. I won against my crush boyfriend yesterday. All right, that's good to hear. Opponent missed free b2 hanging. Wow, that game was chaotic at the end. That game was extremely chaotic at the end. Let's get another game going. Looks like I'm making some progress today. Looks like I'm making some progress today. Maybe I should have played the French. What's going on? Okay, capturing here is the way. Capturing there is the way. Are we going to see the alien gambit? Okay, I'm not expecting that at the 2-1 level. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, what was I even doing? Let me castle. Let's spin that. It doesn't do anything much now. I would love to develop my pieces before I get into any kind of trouble. Looks like I can remove this and capture here, but that queen is doing a very nice job. Let's go here instead. I would love to hop in here, maybe hop in here. Okay, my opponent might be interested in going for a pawn over here. And I'm going to say be my guest. That's what I'm going to say. Be my guest. Because if they capture the pawn, I have a rook invading. So if they want to go for this pawn, Stockfish might just be laughing at me and saying, that's just a pawn blunder. Maybe 2 pawns blunder. Okay, pawn blunder, I guess. But I know what I am calculating. Okay. All right. All right. Maybe they are still interested in this. Okay. And my opponent wants to trade one of these pieces off, so that they can capture here without too much of any consequences. That's what my opponent wants. And I don't know if I want them to be able to capture this pawn now. Because if they capture the pawn, I'm no longer... Okay, I can still invade. Let's go here. I can still invade. Can I? Okay. All right. That I didn't see coming. Let's go here. Not sure what my opponent calculated here. Okay. Is that what they calculated? I think I'm going to have a pawn myself. Okay, my opponent is saying you have the 7th rank, but I also have the 7th rank as well. So we are both chilling. Let's do this. If they capture here, I'm happy to capture this way. Okay. Now I'm just going to undouble my pawn. Like, why not? I have moves like this. I think that's what I should be playing. All right. This is what my opponent choose. This is what they decide to go for. Let's go here. I ask this rook to go somewhere different and throw in this move. Pick up a pawn. They can't counter attack my pawn because this knight is also defending this square. So they can't do that. Okay, they decided to do this, and I think I'm okay with that. Okay, maybe they are going here. All right, for a moment I thought they would be going there, but they didn't do that. They would like to move that rook. Let me attack something here. And I really can't capture this pawn. In as much as I would love to, I can't capture the pawn. If I capture the pawn, checkmate is just... Oh, I would love to push it. I also can't push it. Wow. This is some really not good position. This knight has turned out to be a beast in the position. Let's do this. Let's do this. What if I get it with a check? Should I worry? If I capture, I don't think I want to capture there. Let's do this. Hopefully I'm not missing some checks. I'm banking on this move. Giving a check and winning a piece back. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh! Wow. How did I just blunder checkmate in one? Chad, actually correct. That's very correct. When I'm doing live stream, maybe I've gotten used to doing live stream now. But before when I started doing the live stream, when I just started doing live stream, I was playing like 300 points below my rating point. I lost like maybe over 150 points in a day. You play the Sergeant Gaming worst move happens, and I already know I'm bad at chess. Please don't just stop rubbing it on my face, please. It's okay now. It's okay. I agree with you. Those games are bad. It's okay, but please, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Chess is already hard enough for someone to be putting me under some unnecessary pressure. Sergeant Gaming, please, I stop being silly. Go and check your own games. You'll see blunders there too. Let's go again. Oh! How did I miss that? How did I miss that? That was a very terrible game. I was thinking of the rook just giving me a check. I forgot that the knight can give me a check, and that check is just devastating. Wow. Can I make 2-2? Missing checkmate in one. How am I going to make 2-2? Let's castle as well. Okay, that's not a problem because they already have their pawn like this. And I can easily kick the bishop out. And say, dear bishop, what is your plan? What is your plan? Let's go here. Maybe we might get it with this and this. Okay. Maybe you want to trade here. I don't mind. I really feel like going here, but maybe it's kind of unnecessary. I feel like playing this move, but after the trade, I'm losing a piece. So maybe we should play this. My opponent might start lashing out with that. I suspected they might want to do that. Okay. So what can I try so I don't lose something? My opponent wants to push this. Okay. I think I'm going to let them. I don't think. Let me do this first. I'm going to let them have this pawn so that I can have a rook going in here. I can. I really can't. I can't because their piece is going here. I can't because the piece is going there. If I try to attack them now, they just go here. And this bishop is under attack. The bishop is just under attack. And I would be forced to move that bishop. Alright, so maybe I should just play a move like this. Okay, he still attacked my bishop. My opponent still attacked my bishop. Let me go here. Right. Let's go here. I'm interested in hitting them with that move, but my opponent immediately says no. My opponent immediately says no. I would love to push forward, but that might be asking for trouble, so let's do this instead. My opponent is up a pawn, but with a lot of trouble on the board. I think I might be interested in doing this now. Let's go here. That might be a very bad move. That might be a very bad move, but let's do this. Let's do that. For a moment, I thought I had this as a threat, but it's not a threat. Opponent can pick this up, I guess. Or they can just ignore. They can ignore. I think I have to play a move like this. My opponent can go here, threatening all kinds of nastiness. Threatening all kinds of nastiness. Let's do this. Wow. Okay. What else can I play? That is screaming. That looks like it is screaming blunder. Is it? I guess it is not. It is not a blunder. It is not a blunder. Wow, for a moment I thought that was a rook. For a moment I thought that was a rook, but it's not a rook. Did I just blundered my position? Looking that way. So yeah, my rook is my problem now. My rook is one of my biggest problem now. Wow, my opponent is up on the clock and is also up. My the threat is simple. Go here. But if I go there, am I not losing? Am I not losing? They might want. They might have to trade. Let's say I go here. Where's that queen going? Okay, the queen has a square. But what if I just do this instead? I think the most troubling thing in my position now, I think, is the clock situation. I think that is the most troubling thing. And I would really love to capture with my queen, but I can't do that. I would really love to capture with my queen so that I try to force a queen trade. Wow, wow, wow. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Bishop is very, very annoying. Very annoying, Bishop. How did I miss that? How am I missing this kind of move? Oh, that's just check. That's just check. That's just check. Wow. Wow. I would love to play you, sir. Well, I'm not playing against viewers now. I'll soon start playing against viewers. But for now, I'm just seeing if I'm just trying to test the water and see if there's any possibility of me getting to 2-2 very soon. So for now, I'm not playing viewers. I'll play viewers. I'll play the viewers in on this stream. Before the end of this stream, I'll play viewers. Before I end the stream, I'm going to play viewers. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How am I playing this badly? Let's get a game going. Oh, the game was aborted. What happened there? Let's get another game going. All right. All right. Looks like I might be asking for some trouble in this game. What if I just trade here? My opponent just captures here. What else can I do? Hmm. And just like that, I'm just down a lot of material. I am down a lot of. My clock is just running out. Just like that. How am I playing this slowly? How am I playing this slowly? Let's go. I was thinking my opponent was going to lash out this way, but my opponent is not interested in any of that. Let's do this. I want to be able to give this check and then capture the pawn if they block. Maybe my opponent wants to castle here. I think that would be asking for trouble. And I wanted to give this check all along. Hopefully I'm not blundering anything. Oh, they can play that. I missed that. I missed that move. Let's go back. I missed that move. How am I missing that move? That's not a move I should have missed. I was thinking though maybe they'll block with the pawn. I was just playing some hope chess. Can I give you $20,000? How can I get yellow lines? If you are playing from a computer, you just draw the arrow with by right clicking. You just draw the arrow by right clicking. Let's start going crazy over here. I just want to push that pawn over there. The pawn doesn't really do anything, but I can push it, and I'm going to push it. Not sure where my opponent is going with that. Okay, maybe they are trying to stop my queen. Maybe my opponent doesn't even have a plan to castle in this game. Maybe they really don't have a plan to castle. They might not be interested. Can I capture here? That's something I would love to do. I'm just looking now to make sure it is not a blunder. And let's go. Just making sure it is not a blunder. I would love to develop this now so that my rooks can be connected, and maybe throw in a move like this. My opponent has the time advantage, which I let them have. The time advantage, which I allowed them, my opponent still has it. And they are chilling. I really want to go here, but looks like I can do it. Or can't I? Maybe I can play a move like this. I'm just trying to get a move from my opponent, attack a piece, and force them to use their turn for something else while I can use my turn for something else. Well, my opponent is playing my game with me as well. My opponent decided to play that move. Let's go. Oh, we might get it with this. All right, and I think I'm interested in playing a move like this. I'm interested in playing a move like this, trying to add some pressure over here. And what else am I trying? If I go forward, they just push. And if I go do nothing, I think the pawn push is coming next. Let me push forward first. And then play a move. Oh, for a moment, I thought that was a nice move. For a brief moment, I thought that was a nice move. The move doesn't look like it does too much. Oh, oh, guys, guys, I just forgot the reason I played that move. The reason was to keep that defended. That was the reason I played that move. That was the reason I played that move. To keep everything there defended. Okay. Maybe I can bait my opponent into capturing here. I don't think it works. Okay. It doesn't work, but my opponent found something that makes it work. My opponent found a move that kind of make it to work. Let's do this. I think I can always play this move. I would love to go here, but my opponent is just going to block this way. And doesn't look like I have a nice way of doing anything else again. Okay, so let's see. Right. I think I have to play this. I think that is just a necessary move that I have to play. We might get it with this. We might get it with this move. Maybe I have to go here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 1 minute time advantage. I need to play very fast. I think if I want to get to 2-2, I need to be playing as fast as I can because I usually play extremely slowly. I play really, really slow chess, very, very slow chess. And I don't think that's how I get to 2-2. If my opponent plays this, can I just attack their queen? Ah, there is a lot of chaos going on here. I think I need to decide what to do with my moves before it becomes too late. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, and that looks like I just blundered. I just panicked and blundered. Let's go here. Looks like I just panicked and blundered. Okay, maybe I didn't blunder. Maybe, just maybe I didn't blunder. Or for a brief moment, felt like I just blundered. Love to do this now. I would love to play a move like this. Maybe I should do it. If my opponent lets me, that's what I'm doing next. Maybe we might get it with this move. I think I'm going here regardless. Okay, they did that. They did that, and that's quite interesting. That is very interesting. And just scrambling for a good move. 36 seconds. 36 seconds. We need to play fast. We need to play very, very fast. Oh, maybe I should have just captured there. Threatening. Oh, I can't even. I'm not even threatening anything there. I think I want to do this. That's what I want to do. Right. My opponent sacks. I think I can capture this way. Wow. Wow. That was a crazy game. That was a very crazy game. That was a crazy game, but I was able to win it. bc7, queen e4 is so brilliant. Bishop c7, queen e4. Which position were you talking about? Bishop c7, queen e4. Okay. Did I find it? Maybe I played it. Maybe I played it, but maybe after throwing in a knight move. I think I did, but after throwing in a knight move. I already saw all of that, but I still thought I blundered. I don't know why they sacked, yeah? I really don't know why they sacked, yeah? That was quite unnecessary. Why did they sack, yeah? Opponent just sacked, and I happily captured, and they sacked something else. And I think this was coming. That was coming, and then I'm going to play a move like this, force a trade, and be glad. Wow, that was an amazing game. Rating grind to 2-2 now. I think that's what we are trying to do. Yusuf, thank you. Mate in 6. Ne4, you missed the first mate. I probably did. I probably did. And let's go again. Let's get another game going. Who am I playing? Can I get 2-2? Guys, if you are watching and you are yet to hit that like button, kindly help me double tap that screen. Looks like my opponent is disconnected. Looks like this game will be aborted. Let's get another game going. Can I get 2-150? Exotis, my favorite opening is the Queen's Gambit, but it's been a while since I played this Queen's Gambit. Because some people just play, but maybe I should start playing the Queen's Gambit. I think I'll play the Queen's Gambit now. Maybe I should just continue playing the Queen's Gambit. Some people just play some weird King Indian stuff that I don't really know what to do against. I need to study my opening very well now. I need to study a lot of openings now. But as a beginner, I would say a few openings should be okay. A few, not even opening, a few system. Maybe we can call it a few system. You just know this is what you want to play. This is what you want to play. You just play it, and play it over and over again. Let's do some Queen's Gambit and see if we'll get destroyed. Let's go some Queen's Gambit business. Okay. What if I capture here and then go here? What if I just go here now? It does nothing. Let's do this. And what else would I love to do? Might be interested in developing this. Maybe I might even capture here. Wow. Maybe that was bad. Maybe that was just bad. Let's go here. That was just bad. Let's go there. My opponent might capture here, and I just capture here, and the game goes on. This was the Slav defense, which I have been getting destroyed in. Let's go here. We might see a move like this, trying to solidify this bishop here, and say, trying to solidify that knight here, and say the knight is just an octopus. Should I worry myself about this move? That doesn't look like a move I want to worry myself about, but might be getting out of hand. It might be getting out of hand. So let's see. Let's see what my opponent tries. Let's see what they are going to try. Are they going to just go crazy with this? I'm just going to capture them and say thank you. And say thank you. Okay. I don't like that move, but doesn't look like I can do a lot about it. Let's capture here and then develop something so that I can castle. Oh, my opponent is just threatening to go here now. Oh, that was why they played that move. Makes sense now. It makes a lot of sense now. And maybe I would have to capture there, Let's go. Oh, if they capture here, I just pick that up, and when they pick that up, I'm just picking this. I'm just picking the knight, and I'm happy. I am just picking up that knight, and I would just be happy. Okay, so let's say they move the knight somewhere else now. How do I solve my problem? Because I still have a problem. Maybe I solve the problem by just pushing the pawn and forcing my opponent's hand and asking my opponent to do what they plan to do. If they are going to move, let them move. If they are not going to move, let them just leave me alone. Stop bullying me, leave me alone. Okay. Does that solve the problem? Doesn't look like it does. It doesn't, so let me cancel. Should I worry about this square? Not, not yet. Not yet. Now I can capture here. I can capture there now. So maybe my opponent, okay. Yes, I was expecting that. I was expecting that. We might get it with this. We might get it with that. I would love to hop in my knight here. But my opponent has taken away that dream. Let's do this. I just want to open up the position and make sure my pieces can contribute to whatever is going on here. Alright, okay. Thought they were going to capture the other way around. No, they didn't. I want to go back and set up the Greek gift sacrifice, guys. I want to go back and set up the Greek gift sacrifice. Maybe it might not work because I don't have a pawn. Okay, it doesn't work. This knight can just hop in here. So it doesn't work. The knight can hop in there. For a moment, I thought I had some Greek gift sacrifice going on. But I had nothing. Now I'm looking at that side of the board, trying to ask my opponent to do something, trying to ask them to commit. I'll be happy to see them capture here. And when I capture here, they should play a move like this, I guess. Okay, play that. I'd love to capture this way, but do I gain anything from that? Let's capture it like this. Let's go here. My intention is to go in here immediately. All right, my opponent is taking away that. My opponent is immediately taking that away from me. This pawn is hanging. I don't know if that's a pawn I think I want to lose. So let's go crazy. Let's go crazy this way. I want to break open that part of the board before my queen arrives. I want to break that part of the board open, very wide open. I'm open and play this. I'm just going to capture it and say thank you for the pawn. And the queen would be under attack. Okay. I'm just proceeding with my plan. As usual, my opponent has to be very careful. Alright, they want a queen trade, but no way I'm going for a queen trade. No way I am going for a queen trade. No way I'm going for a queen trade. No way. Okay. I really wish I could just push forward and hop in with something, but I can't do that. Okay. Maybe that was a nice way to capture. Maybe that was a nice way to recapture. I wish I can go in here. Okay. Let's go here. And it looks like the plan is to just go here and go here. That was what it looks like the plan is. Except maybe we might have a different plan. Plan is to go here. That is the plan. With intentions of going here, checkmate. Intentions of going here, checkmate. The plan is to just go here and try to set up checkmate here. But maybe I should go here first. Does it really changes anything? I don't think it does change anything. I don't think it changes anything. In the Beningin, what's that? Oh, I just got disconnected. Let me quickly refresh. This is not when I want to lose a game. This is not the kind of game I want to lose by abandonment. Chess.com, please. How did I lose this? How did I lose this game? It's not the game I wanted to lose by abandonment. Chess.com, why did you make me lose this game? Yes, I was completely winning according to Stockfish. What was the continuation? Let me quickly look at it. Okay, I just had to capture on G7, and I'm chilling. I'm chilling. How did I lose that game? I had to capture here, which is what I was considering. And after the capture here, I think I have moves like this. Check with intentions of lifting a rook, and delivering checkmate along this file. Let me look at the lines. Yes, it says you go here, and then king g8, which is one of the good square. Then what else? Rook a2. Could I have found this move? Rook a2. What is the idea behind the move? Oh, now I see the idea behind the move. Now I think I see the idea behind the move. If you capture here, then comes queen sacrifice. Okay, it's not a queen sacrifice. Okay, I just capture here. The king has to move, and I capture here with check, and I'm just crushing. I would just be crushing. But for some reason I lost. I just. Now, twin, you need to upgrade your internet. Gandalf, it was not my internet. It was my system. That was unlucky. You got a brilliant move. Yes, it sucks. It's my system. I'm going to get a better system, a much more powerful system. I'm using a 5G network. So in most cases, it's not my system. Whenever I'm streaming like this, I think it consumes a lot of CPU power, I guess. So I'll just get a better computer, a better laptop, and start chilling, I guess. Let's go. Are they going to capture? Okay, my opponent is going for the alien gambit. Let me look at the account. Okay, it's an old account. If it's a new account, maybe I might not go for it. Oh, it just backed out. My opponent just backed out. They just backed out. I thought they were brave and wanted the alien gambit. My opponent says no. I would stick to my rating points, which might be a wise choice from them. Let's go here. Are we going to get it with this? We might get it with that. And if we get it with that, while I would love to throw in a check like this, it just does nothing. Let's go here. I want to hop in my knight. Okay, my opponent is saying no hopping in for you. So let's do this. Now I might be interested in playing a move like this. Are they going to play this? My opponent is looking for trouble. If you ask me, I'm going to tell you my opponent is looking for some trouble. My opponent is looking for trouble, and trouble might come their way. My opponent is looking for trouble. I have to watch out for this square so that I don't get forked. That's a square I have to watch out for. I think now, oh, for a moment I thought I could just capture there. Am I not just going to remove that? I'd love to win myself a pawn, but maybe it doesn't work that way. And let's say I hop in here. My opponent just captures. My opponent just captures, and when I recapture, the knight hops in. And when I go here, the knight hops in here. That's not something I think I would wish for myself. So let me play a move like this. Maybe I can call it a prophylactic move. That looks like a pawn, but it's not a pawn. They can easily play a move like this and get the pawn back. Right, that looks nice. That looks nice. That looks nice, nice, nice. I really didn't wish to lose that, but looks like I'm going to lose it. Wow, my opponent doesn't even capture. I feel like doing this now, but maybe I can just step away. Think I can just step away. I would love to do this now. Just look at these squares. Just look at these pawns. These pawns are just waiting to be taken. The pawns are just hanging on, waiting for me to just capture them. That is what those pawns are waiting for. Those pawns are waiting for me to capture them. I'm not expecting to see a trade. That would be brutal. That would be brutal because that king is very soft. And this bishop is just a very good defender of that king. Trading that bishop is asking for some very serious trouble. Trading the bishop is asking for serious troubles. Let's go here. Where is the knight going? Now I might be interested in hopping somewhere before I get into trouble. Because this diagonal is looking really, really soft and nice. So let's do this. Let's do that. Maybe they will contest the file, which looks reasonable. But playing a move like this, trying to defend this pawn, that's just a bad move because I have this. And I'm hitting this, and I will be hitting the rook. Any rook sitting over there. So maybe they can also play a move like this. Okay, they did that. That's not looking too bad, I guess. That's not looking too bad. Let's go here. Hit that queen. Ask the queen to go somewhere. Ask the queen, dear queen, you have to go somewhere. That is what I'm saying to the queen. But once the queen goes somewhere, I want to capture that pawn with my rook or with my queen. That is the question. Let's say I capture with my rook. Am I not just getting pinned? I'm getting pinned. I don't think I want to get pinned. I don't think I am here to get pinned. Getting pinned is not part of the job description. Getting pinned is not part of the job description. So I think I will pass. I would pass. I would love to just go here. Saying if you capture my rook, I just capture your rook and life goes on. But maybe I can do this instead. Hope I'm not losing anything. Let's go. It's my rook trap. It's my bishop. Okay, my knight can come here. I have to be careful so I don't get my knight trapped. My opponent is thinking of a way to trap my knight. And that way doesn't look like it works. But I'm trying to be careful. Let's go here. I'm hitting this. Okay. And where would I love to go to again? I think I might be interested in... oh, my opponent might be interested in going this way. Let's go here. Oh, that was their target all along. That was their target. That was their target. How did I let them do that? That was their target and I let them do it. And I just let them do it. Let's go here. Go here. And then what am I doing? Maybe I might be interested in doing something like this before I get into some very serious trouble. I feel like going here. Maybe I should have just done that. And I think I need to keep the pressure on the clock so that I don't lose on the clock. I need to keep that pressure going. Now I feel like just going here and here. That's what I feel like doing. Maybe I should go here, try to kick this annoying piece away. Also, let's say, let me go here. Let's remove that piece. Let's get that piece removed. Can I trade? Can I just go here? Ask for a trade. What's the mass? What's the clock situation? I think the more pieces I have on the board, the better for me. That is what I think. So let me do this. I think the more pieces, the easier it is for my opponent to blunder. That's what I think. The more pieces, the easier is it for them to blunder. The more pieces on the board, the easier it is for my opponent to blunder. They are the one running out of time, and I'm not the one. So I shouldn't be playing that kind of chess. I'm just being careful so I don't get hit with any nastiness here. All right, the threat now is just to capture here and then pick up this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bishop c5 was winning before you exchange the knight. Bishop c5 before I traded the knight. Where did I trade the knight? Okay, bishop c5. Wow, wow. Let me look at it. Before I traded the knight. Okay. Bishop c5. Do you mean in this position? Was it winning? The knight can always go in here. The knight can go there. Wow, that's true. That's true. Now I realize, because if the knight plays, if they, let's say they won't capture here, this move is just a beautiful checkmate. That is just a beautiful checkmate. I missed it. That was just checkmate out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And I thought about it, but I didn't see this checkmate. I didn't see that checkmate. That's why I didn't play it. I didn't see the checkmate. Gandalf, after you said it, that's when I saw it. When I just look at the chart, that was when I saw it. Seems you forgot to change to okay. The reason that name has not been changed, I think the reason is that sometimes I can just try to start going to 2-2. In fact, it's not, it is recently, I think yesterday was when I got to 2-2. Yesterday was just when I got to 2,200. I've been really struggling. I have been struggling to get to that rate point, to get to 2-1. So yesterday I just got to 2-1. And some days before I got to 2-1 and I dropped back to 2,000 something, 2,050, I guess. So for now, I'm not even sure of my strength. I don't know if I'm as strong as the 2-2 they are pairing me with. Let's get a new game going. Let's get a new game going. A new game going. Let's go. Okay, we have the Sicilian on the board. Looks like today is the first time. Looks like and this is the first game I'm facing the Sicilian today. Who am I playing? Okay, the account looks good. Let's go. Let's go. You might see this move. All right, my opponent is delaying that move. I don't know why. Let's do this. Let's just go with fianchettoing our bishop. And let me go here. I would love to do this, except it just walks into a fork. So let's do this instead. Maybe I should do this. And but it doesn't do anything quite yet. Okay, my opponent was waiting for me to move that. They don't want me to capture that. That's quite interesting. That is very interesting. Right, and what can I do? Let's bring the rook over here. Okay, I wasn't expecting to get it with that. Let's go here. Oh, for a moment I thought I dropped that. For a moment I thought I dropped that. Can I just go here? That knight wants to hop in here. And it's looking like I can't do anything about it. Let's go here. Yes, the knight wanted to go there. Oh, looks like I am. How do I even defend this knight, this piece? Looks like I have to just go back. Sadly, that's a very sad move to play. That is a very sad move to play. I really wish to play this. This knight is very, very annoying. How do I get rid of it? I think I can get rid of it like this. That knight has to leave my position. The knight has to leave my position. Okay. My opponent is not interested in moving the knight from my position. I feel like playing a move like this. But that might be asking for some serious trouble. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. Maybe the knight will hop back and okay, and we just do this. Let's give that up. Let's give that up. But why are we giving it up? I'm not sure. Let me stay away from any nasty discovered attack from that rook. Okay, what's the clock situation? Trying to make sure we even it out. Okay, are we going to get it with this? I'm just going to pick it up. Maybe I should consider moving somewhere different. Let's consider playing a move like this so that we can get to play this and maybe allow ourselves some play. Allow myself some play in the game. I was thinking if I could capture there, but I can't. Just look at my king side. My king side is getting destroyed. Wow, I might get it with this as well. Can't even capture there. Maybe I can ignore and play this move. I guess I can ignore and play this. I think that's something I can do. Right, and then what else can I do now? Looking like I can play this move. Wow. The knight might hop into capture. And I guess I have to play this. And wow. For a moment I thought I had a pawn there. They just captured my pawn, so I no longer have a pawn. So let's do this. Uh-oh. How am I daydreaming like this? How am I daydreaming like this? How am I daydreaming like this? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Let me not waste any time playing this game. This one is over. This one is just completely over. I don't even see myself generating any play here. Bars goes up and down when you play. That's because you are watching with a bar. Go and play your own game with bars and see if it's not going to go up and down. If you are not cheating, it's definitely going to go up and down. If you are not cheating, you are very far from master level. You are very, very far from the master level, and blunders are also there are a lot of blunders in your games. So, oh, that was a misclick. That was a misclick, but maybe a nice misclick. I would love to give this check, maybe pick this up. My opponent just takes that away from me. So here. It looks like I want to still give the check. Or do I want to give that check? I don't know. Let me give the check. I'm not expecting my opponent to accept capture there. I'm not expecting them to do that. I'm expecting a move like this. Yeah. I really feel like going here, but maybe that's asking for some level of trouble. If I go here, I think they are just going to push forward. And I can capture. They just capture. I feel like just doing this. Go here. Did I just blunder that? I just blundered that. I can't believe my eyes. I just blundered that. They could have played this. And my bishop would have been trapped. Now I feel like playing this move. I really feel like playing it. And if my opponent lets me, I'm going to do it. If my opponent lets me do it, I'm going to do it. Let's go. Let's go here. Maybe we'll see a push because capturing here doesn't look good. You just leave yourself with an isolated pawn. With an isolated pawn, a pawn that is left with no brothers. Let's go here. I think I'm happily going to capture. All right, that's just a bad move. That's looking like really like a bad move. But I can capture here with a check. I can capture here with a check. And when they capture here, then I can capture here. But it looks like my opponent can give a check here. And I might have some things to worry about in the position. Some things I don't think I'm interested in being worried about. What if I just go here? What if I just capture that bishop? Or what if I play a move like this? They just capture my bishop and that ruins my king side. Let's say I play a move like this. My opponent captures. No, are they going to just capture here? If they capture there, I think I have to capture this way, which is sad. Or maybe I can capture here to check and then play this move. I'm just looking out for checks. I think I can play this. I can play that. I think I can play that. Let's give this check. Ooh, I just blundered, guys. I just blundered. I have to capture this way. Because if I capture with my knight, they are pushing this. Wow, my position is very ugly. Very ugly position. This is a very ugly position. How did I get myself here? How did I get myself here? Ah! How did I get myself here? Wow. This is not a good way to lose. That was definitely not a good way to lose that game. Wow, heading off to sleep now. As always, very entertaining stream. Here's a little support. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I am very grateful. Thanks a lot, Gandalf. I am extremely grateful. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate this. Wow, wow, wow. How did I get how did I mess that position up? Oh, I should have just captured and I should have just played some simple move. Let me look at the evaluation here. I think it should just be equal and I should be better, I guess. I think okay, my opponent has +1. My opponent is +1, +1. The position is +1 for my opponent. Wow. The position is +1 for my opponent. But even though it's +1, I think I could have just okay, maybe after this move. Yes, that was a bad move. I think I could have just played a simple move like this. And when they capture, I just do this and I'm chilling. I am chilling, but I just became very, very ambitious. That's just being extremely ambitious. I just became extremely ambitious and I just blundered the game away. I just blundered the game away. All right, let's go again. It happens to the best of us. And fortunately, I am very far from the best of us. Fortunately, I'm not Magnus Carlsen. Wow, wow. I just became very ambitious in that game. That was how I gave that game away. Let me focus on this game. I think castling shouldn't be bad. Let me castle. And let's play prophylactic move like this. What does this move do? The move allows our king to be able to go here and we do not have to worry about any back rank issues. And the move also stops this knight from coming in here. So let's go here. Ask them to capture here. I know that was their plan. And let's go here. Right. Oh, this looks like it is hanging. Looks like it is hanging. But let's defend it this way. I think we can, can't we? I think we can do that. If they capture here, I'm happy. This pawn structure is very sad. Very sad pawn structure. I'm going to do this. That pawn structure is extremely sad. All right. Now, oh, I wanted to just go there immediately. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy with that move. I would have loved to play this move, but this annoying knight just chops it off. The annoying knight just chops it off and the game continues. I feel like going forward here, but this knight is hopping in here and I don't want the knight hopping into my position. So let's do this. Do I want to do this? Looks like what I might love to do, but maybe I should just go forward. Or do I have anything going forward? Do I have anything going forward? Doesn't look like I have anything serious. Just look at my king side. This is how I get into trouble. This is how I get into little support for a new laptop. Yes, yes. I would be getting a very decent laptop. I'm working towards it. I want to get a very, very decent laptop. Oh! 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 Ah! If I wanted to just get a new laptop, I would have gotten just some random new laptop. But the laptop I'm using is actually strong. But when I'm streaming, the laptop is maybe not too compatible with streaming and heavy streaming and all of those things. So I want to get something very, 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 very strong. Something very, very strong. So that I don't have to worry when I'm streaming. Guys, I am bleeding in this game. Looks like I should start playing viewers. Hell yeah, you are better than Magnus Carlsen. No way, bro. No way. I'm very far. I think Magnus will conveniently beat me down a rook. Magnus will just conveniently beat me down with rook. Give me a full rook. Give me an extra rook and still beat me. Why are we even talking about Magnus? We need to even call some other GMs. Maybe Narodisky. Narodisky will just will completely destroy me. Oh, I just blundered. I just blundered a pawn. I always do this. Okay, it's not a blunder. This time around, it's not a blunder. I think I can do this. That was not a very good move. That was not a good choice. That was not a good choice of move. Okay, I might have ideas of going here, but maybe I should do this first. Let's do this. Now I want to go here. Okay, my opponent just locked it off. My opponent just locked it off. Let's go here. And I might be interested in castling before I get into any serious trouble. Do I want to trade there? No. But what if I don't trade there? My opponent has a plan up their sleeves. They want to go here and be very annoying. They want to capture here. Let's say I capture here. The knight hops in and I play a move like this. I'm going to capture. Okay, maybe they don't hop in with their knight. Maybe they hop in with their bishop. And I think I should be able to play this. And I should be happy. Let's go here. I expect a trade. And I'm planning to come for this. Okay, they didn't trade. Can I do this? Let's do this. Let's ask them to commit the bishop somewhere. Okay, looks like they decided to commit the bishop on a good square. Let's do this. I would love to capture this way. But does that do does that doesn't do anything for me? As I double my pawns, I don't think it does anything for me. Let's go forward. We might see a move like this. I'm just going to capture. I am just going to capture and continue going forward. Oh, I should have just removed this. I should have removed that. I should have just removed this when I had the chance. I should have removed it when I had the chance. Let's go here. They can't capture with their rook. They have to capture that way. Now I'm coming in like this. And then how else would I love to come in? Oh, this is hanging. Let's go here. I have the bishop here, but my opponent seems to be doing okay. I would love to play this move, but looks like it doesn't work. And then what else can I try? Let's try a move like this. I would have loved to play this so that I just threatened all kinds of checkmate here. But my opponent simply just pick that bishop up and they are happy. Wow. I don't know if that was a good choice. I don't know if that was a good choice. Giving that up like that, I don't know, maybe it's a bad choice. I think I oh, my opponent is hoping I just leave the back rank. If I just leave the back rank, I'm getting checkmated, guys. But how do I defend this pawn without being passive? And is the defense going to hold the test of time? It is not. It is not going to stick to the test of time. So let's do something different. Let me go here. Right, and let's go here. That pawn might start running. That pawn might start running. That's a pawn I am kind of worried about. I am really worried about the pawn. Maybe I would play this. Ah, that looks like a good try. I think I should play this. I have intentions of capturing here, but how am I stopping this pawn? And then maybe going for a check here, picking that up, but I don't think I'm on time to stop the pawn. That pawn would be running with the speed of light. That pawn would be running with the speed of light and might be interested in moving closer to the pawn before trying anything. Before trying anything, I can give this check. I think I will give. And then what else can I try? Wow, position is not looking pretty at all. Position is not looking pretty at all. The position is not looking pretty at all. Let's go here. How do I remove this? That is very annoying. That is a very annoying piece. And it's looking untouchable. Let's go here. Ooh. Oh! Because the clock situation doesn't favor me as well. It doesn't. But I have all my pawns on the light square. Can I try to do some fortress? Can I try to create some fortress? I have all my pawns on the light square, fortunately. If I go here, my opponent is just picking this up. Let's go here. Oh, I just blundered. I just ah no 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 no, that was bad. That was bad. How am I running so low on the clock? That's something worth studying. How am I running so low on the clock? Hello. Okay. I want to get a laptop with Core i9 and Core i9 laptop. I want to get something very very decent, very powerful. Who is your favorite actively competing pro player? I think it's Fabiano Caruana. Not even I think. I just like Fabiano Caruana. He has this cool demeanor. He's just very cool guy. Just calm. I used to like Ding Liren again because of that as well. Ding Liren is very cool. Just kind of quiet. Just chill and all of that. So I used to like Ding Liren a lot. All right. Looks like the 2-2 is not for me. Looks like a blunder master like me cannot get to 2-2. I need to go and study my openings again. When I got stuck at 2-1, that was in rapid, not 2-1. When I got stuck at 1-7 in rapid, I had to take a deep dive into what I was playing in the opening. I think I've gotten to the point where I need to do that again if I am interested in getting better in this game. I really wish to do this, but my opponent is not going to let me. So maybe I just do this. Right? And my opponent has a very decent center. Might have asked for some trouble in this game. I might have asked for some trouble in the game. Let's go. Looks like I'm hitting this pawn. Maybe I should have captured here before going for the pawn. And if I'm able to win this pawn is very soft. That pawn is just a very soft pawn. Let's go here. And we can go here. Hopefully I am not missing anything. Let me castle if I miss something. For now, I am not missing anything, but let's castle before we start missing something. What else do I like to do? I would love to capture there, but this is defended, so maybe I wouldn't love to do that anymore. What if I just push forward, push forward? They are going to capture and thank me. And then thank me for the pawn. Let's go here. I would like to stack on this pawn, but the stacking does absolutely nothing. It does absolutely nothing. On the next move, I'm planning to... Oh, they can even play this move. Oof. They can play that. Oh, they can play that. Opponent can play that. Okay, they didn't play that. That would have been a very interesting move. Let's go here. So that when they play that, I can easily capture here and win myself a nice little pawn. I would love to cross capture here, but my opponent captures here and doesn't look great. Doesn't look great. So let's go here. When they capture here, I'm going to capture here. Looks like I can grab this pawn on my way out. Done. What if I capture here? My opponent just goes here. That is their plan. That is their plan. Let's go here. Maybe I should have moved that bishop away. Now I think I can capture here. Okay. Now my opponent is saying no, you're not capturing there. Let's play moves like this. It does nothing. I really want to capture that pawn. But I end up losing a pawn. And what else can I try to do? Maybe I can try to do something like this, trying to remove the bishop. If my opponent lets me, like, why not? I don't see a reason not to. Let me remove my bishop. Now I think I can happily capture here. Can I? Yes, I think. Can I? Can I? This is looming. That is looming. When they give me a check here, I have to capture with my queen. So I still can't. In as much as I would love to, I just can't. Maybe I will be playing this move next. I think I'll be playing that move next. And I wish I have something very tangible going on there. But I have nothing. Where's the knight going to? I can play this move. And then trade for 2 pieces. But maybe I don't want to do that. Let me go here. Trying to attack a pawn here. Before I play this move. Oh, I just dropped a pawn. My opponent doesn't touch the pawn. I feel like going here. With intentions of going here. Let's go here. Looks like I'm attacking this, but this is my plan. That's what I'm looking at. And this is what I'm looking at. I want to play this move next. That is what I want to play next. So what is my opponent going to hit me with? I am quite interested in seeing what they will hit me with. Okay. Now I feel like just capturing there. Isn't that just a pawn? I think that is just a pawn. Isn't that just a pawn? What if I capture this way? Okay, they can't even capture that way. And if they capture this way, guys, we have a tactic on the board. Let's say I capture this way. How is my opponent going to capture? If they capture this way, then I have that check, and after all the trade, I'm just winning a piece. Let's do it. Hopefully, I haven't blundered something. And if you give me this check, oh, they can give me that check. Wow. They can give me that check. Wow. Did I blunder that? And even if I capture this way, this is still falling. There is me blundering as usual. In a position where I really had to not do anything. I just had to play. I just had to just keep playing. Just gave it away. I just gave it away. and in the usual fashion. Wow. Wow. What was it? Okay, but I'm still leading. How am I leading? I think I have so many pawns for my trouble. I have so many pawns for my trouble. That is how I am leading. But how long will that last? That is the question. How long will that last? Let's go here. We might get it with a check, but what if I go here? Is there another check? I don't see another check. I do not see another check. So let's go here. Oh, okay, there is no check here. All right, now I feel like just doing this. Can I do that? Asking for a lot of trades. Oh, and I have 17 seconds. That's just very bad. That is very bad. Now my opponent can give a check, yeah? My opponent can give a check there. That is very not good. That is very not good. Wow. Wow. Is there a check coming here? Maybe. Maybe there is a check coming over there. And I wish I have a discovered attack, but I don't. I don't have a discovered attack. They can even capture here. Wow. I'm in trouble, man. I am in serious trouble. And I have 8 seconds. I have 8 seconds on the clock. I am just looking for. My opponent has slowed down. Well, 8 seconds versus 25. That's just too much. My opponent might want to give me this check. Let me block. Like, is there any other thing I can play? Looks like there's no other check on the board. Looks like there is no other check, but looks like I have nothing. Oh, this is another check. That is another check. 1 second. What can I do? 1 second. Wow. Logan, I'm happy to see you here. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, Logan? I hope you're having a nice day. Guys, if you want to play me, let the challenge start coming in. Let the challenge start coming in. When I started, I was playing very well, but now looks like I'm losing all my rating points. Let me send this person an unrated challenge. Please, if you want to play me, make sure the challenge is unrated and I will happily play you. I will happily play you. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. And it is a blitz game. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and a blitz game. Remove, brother. Repent, please. What do you mean I should repent? Should I play another rated game? All right, let me go. Let me go. Let me try to get. Let me play some rated game. Let me play another rated game. Somebody wants to see me lose again. So let's get another game going. Let's go here. And I might be interested in doing this. And what do we even have? Some English something on the board. Let's go here. And let's do this. Uh-oh. And my bishop is gone. Just like that. Oh, okay. If I could capture that would have been better. Let's go here. We might get it with this. Oh, saw it and I let it happen. Let's go here. And let's go here. And then castle. Let's go. Let's go. My opponent wants to give me a checkmate here. That's a very nasty looking good battery. And I'm going to do this. Maybe they can capture and try to sack something here, setting up some checkmate, but I don't think there is any checkmate there. Let's go here. I'm just going to capture here. And then I want to block that off. I can remove this, but maybe it's not necessary. I can capture here. I can capture here, asking my opponent to capture here. Then I play this move. But I love my bishop. I don't know. I really love my bishop. I'm just going to win a pawn, but is the pawn worth it? I wish I can close this off. Let me connect my rooks. Or should I just go for the pawn? This battery is really scary. Let me try to connect. Oh! My opponent doesn't touch my queen, but I've already wasted a move. I have already wasted a move, sadly. I have already wasted a move. Wow. Or did my opponent remove that? That was just bad. That was extremely bad from me, and I can't even capture there. I can't even capture there. The position is getting really terrible. All right, and then what else can I try? Let's do this. That should be expensive. I think that's expensive. Hanging that piece, I think that's just an expensive blunder. And if they capture, I'm happily going to capture. And this is also hanging, and there's no good way to defend it with their queen. There is no good way to defend it with their queen. I think that was a blunder. That was a blunder from my opponent. And I don't think this is the time they want to be trading queens. Let's go. Maybe they will capture here, I guess. But I am interested in other things. I can capture here. But let's say I go here. What's my opponent going to play? They are going to play this, I guess. And do I have anything nice? Let me pick that up. Like, why not? Let's pick that up. There is no reason not to. And I have threats of going here. Check. That will be checkmate. I have that threat coming. I have the threat coming. And I think I might be interested in... Oh, my opponent wants to go here. I might be interested in doing this. And checkmate is looming. I'm just threatening checkmate here. If my opponent ignorantly captures here, I'm just going there, checkmate. So what am I expecting from my opponent? I am expecting them to play a move like this. Okay, that's just checkmate in one. Oh, not checkmate. For a moment I thought it was, but this is checkmate. Then on the next move, I'm just delivering checkmate, and my opponent sees it and hits the resign button. If you want to play me, make sure the challenge is unrated. Please, just make sure the challenge is unrated, and I'm happily accepting. John, just send me a challenge. Make sure the challenge is unrated. Queen h3 was better. Rook takes d3 was a blunder. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. That move was just a blunder. I realized after playing it, I thought it was a brilliant move, but it was a brilliant blunder. Queen d6. Did I just hang my queen? No. Queen d6. Okay. I remember. That was just a that was a mouse slip. Yes, that was a mouse slip. I think maybe my opponent sees it and decided not to do anything about it. All right, let's play Snoop. Send me a challenge. Make sure the challenge is unrated and make sure it is a blitz game. That is 5 minutes below. 5 minutes below. You can send me 3-2, 3 minutes with 2 seconds increment, or you send 3-0 or 5 minutes. And I'm gladly going to accept those challenges. For anything outside that, I don't think I want to accept that. Guys, if you are watching and you are here to hit the like button, kindly double tap that screen. Help me double tap that screen. Let's go again. I thought I sent a challenge. You cannot challenge Snoop. Snoop looks like, let me just go. Let me go for some rated games again. Since I'm not seeing unrated challenges, let's go for some rated games. Let me go for the French. What's this? My opponent is up for some trouble. They want some real trouble on the board. Castle. Let me see what they play. My opponent plays some aggressive line in the exchange variation of the French. While I might be interested in doing this, and I think I'm interested in doing this. Let's go. Let's go here. Maybe I should have played something more aggressive like this. My opponent can capture here now. I really want to capture there. Let's kick this away. While also supporting this. Kick it away while also supporting that. My opponent, okay. My opponent did that. What if I capture here? My opponent just goes. And they are making a new queen, which I don't think I can allow. Do I want to capture here? I probably want to do this. Wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting. My opponent can go in here without their queen. Okay. That's not bad, I guess. That is not bad, I guess. Because I have to capture this knight because some smaller checkmate is looming on this line. So I have to capture it. And when they play this move, okay, I think I'm on time to just capture here and be glad. I think I'm on time to do all of that. If they play this move, I think I can capture here. Can't I? Wow, I wish I have 1%. I wish I had 1% on the board. Let's do this now. Trying to take away that square away from the queen. The queen would love to go there. I'm trying to take that square away. Now they have to move this bishop. They really have to move the bishop. I would love to give this check and do what? I would love to give that check, but let's say I give this check. The king moves away. This is a trouble, and the reason it is a trouble is that they are attacking this, and my knight would be under some attack as well. Maybe I should just capture here and then play a move like this. Wow, I'm down a pawn. I am down a pawn. I would love to land my knight here or here, but this knight is being very annoying. I would love to play this as well. Right? And that's looking very interesting. Let's go here. All right, my opponent just want to strike me. They want to try strike me with this, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. My claim is that it is a blunder. That is my claim. My claim is that it is a blunder because of this move. Because I can capture here, hitting their queen. And if they capture my queen, I capture their queen. And if they capture this pawn, I capture this pawn. Okay, that's one. And what else should I be worried about? What's it? I think this should be okay. Hopefully, that's not a beautiful bitter blunder. Can I get attacked? Yes, I can, but I think I can still support myself this way. All right. Mm. I really feel like playing something different. I feel like playing something different, but a different thing I'm playing may just be a very bad move. I feel like playing something very different. Now they have a pawn that is running, something I should have considered when I was forming Rambo. Something I should have considered a lot when I was playing some impressive. Oh, maybe I might need to go back again. They might move closer to me and I might need to go back, but they didn't move closer to me. Let's do this. So that I don't have to worry about my back rank. But I think I have something else to worry about. That was how did I do that? How did I mouse sleep that? Why am I mouse sleeping like this? My opponent can capture it. Or my opponent is just banking on going here. And if they do that, alright. Now I just feel like giving this check, but maybe not too necessary. Let's go here. So that they don't pick up that. My opponent is a few moves away from landing me some nice blows. They are a few moves away from landing me some nice blow. While it looks like I can capture here, looks like I can sack here. While it looks like I can sack there and then do what? Can I really do? I can sack there and then win their piece. I have a rook to worry about. If I sack here, they capture. Then I give this check and I pick this up. My opponent is going to maybe play a move like this, threatening to just go and give me a check. And sadly, I'm not on time to do anything. It's a really sad position. That is a very sad position to be in. And what if I just go here? Do I have anything going on there? Let's just do the sacrifice. Oh, maybe I have this move. Except my opponent is just threatening checkmate now. He's threatening to just give me a check and pick up that. I'm going to lose on the clock. I am going to lose on the clock. They can just give a check here and play something different. Wow, I'm going to lose on the clock. Not too bad, I guess. I just got destroyed by this guy. I got completely destroyed. Okay, maybe I'm not completely losing, but the position is not easy to play. It's not one of those very easy positions to play. Wow, I was kind of reckless. Well, I was not reckless. I just got destroyed under the time constraint. You are crazy, bro. Pawn can take my queen. Okay, I guess it's not this game you're talking about. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Why did I blunder that? If you want to play me, just make the challenge unrated. All right, now I see some unrated challenges. So let's get going. Now that I am tired, so that I don't lose all my rating points, let me play viewers. Let's play viewers. Let's have some fun playing chess, guys. Rook A1 was simple move. Okay, maybe Rook A1 keeps the game going because you are looking at some engine lines, but I didn't see that. I didn't see that it keeps the game going. I didn't see that Rook A1 keeps the game going. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. I just had to look at that text. Let's go here. And let's go here. That was screaming blunder to me. Maybe I should stop anything from hopping in here. Let's say no hopping. No hopping anything in there. And I might set up some crazy sacrifice that does nothing. I might set up some crazy sacrifice that does absolutely nothing. Let's go here. Okay. My opponent is thinking of a way to capture, whether this way or the other way, I guess. Let me do this. Why am I doing this? I'm hitting this. And what else am I even doing? I'm saying if they castle, I'm just going to pick this up and be happy. Can I pick it up and be happy? I guess I can. Okay, so my opponent has a decent try. I think they have a try here. That was quite decent. That was a decent try, but I think I really feel like playing this move instead of doing anything. I feel like playing this move, but my opponent might just hit me with something very interesting. My opponent was going to hit me with something much more interesting, which I don't think I want. I don't think I want to be part of that. And my opponent has a playable position. My opponent has gotten themselves a playable position. Right, that I didn't see coming. That I really didn't see that one coming. Let's go here. Right, my opponent is playing some nice chess. My opponent is playing some nice chess, some very nice chess. That doesn't look like a good move to me. That doesn't look like a good move to me. It doesn't look like a good move to me. And while I would love to capture here, I just have to be careful because of this move at the end of the line. But I think I can. Can't I? Can't I just capture here? Saying if you capture here, I capture here. If you move closer to me, I just pick that up. Let's do this. And there's no forks here. There is just no fork there. So let's go. Moving closer to me now is just a beautiful blunder. A very beautiful blunder. Let's go here. Right. Now, the reason I play that move is so that I can give this check and be able to start feasting on pawns without worrying about my knight. That was why I played that move, just to protect the knight. Okay. I think I might be interested in this instead. All right, that looks nice. That looks quite nice. Let's go here. Now I want to go here with a check. I want to go here with a check. My opponent might be interested in pushing the pawn, but I'm just going to go forward and pick it up. Okay, that doesn't stop me from doing that. It doesn't stop me from giving the check, and I really wish I can capture here. Let me start pushing pawns. Let's start pushing pawns. Let's go. Let's go. Can I go there? Looks like I can. My opponent has to be careful where they put that king. I have to be very careful where they put that king. Now I think I can play moves like this. I think I can play moves like this and be happy. Okay, that just gives up. That just gives up this rook because now I have this move and I'm picking up this rook now. And my knight is defended. Snoop, that was a good game from you. Snoop, that was a good game from you. You held your own until the end game. Let's go, Paloy. Let's go, Paloy. Paloy, let's get the game going. It's always fun to see you play. I only watch Gotham Chess and you. Neutral, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you. Thanks for the compliment. I'll take it as a compliment. Thanks. Let's get going. I try to accept the challenge. Okay. Snoop. Snoop, let's play somebody else. I would love to keep playing against you, but let's play somebody else. All right, eagle hunting. Eagle hunting, you almost beat me yesterday. Yesterday, you were very close to destroying me, but I was able to save the game. Eagle hunting, are you there? And Toby was able to win me. Toby was able to beat me that yesterday. Guys, if you are watching and you are yet to hit that like button, kindly smash the like button. Uh-oh, eagle hunting is not online. Eagle hunting got disconnected. All right, let the challenge come in, guys. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in, guys. If you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Or if you want to see me playing only rated games, just let me know. Let's get rated games going. Bro, I remained... Happy, send me a challenge. If you want to play me, send me a challenge. Just send me a challenge now. Let me quickly play you, Apit. Apit, you can send me a challenge. I'm waiting for your challenge so we can get going. Neutral, hi. Neutral, hi. Welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here again. All right, let me throw in one rated game and see if I win a game or if I lose as usual. Let's go here. All right, let's go here. Let's go here and try to give this check. Nothing special about the check, but the engine says it's a good stock. According to theories, that's just a good move. So who am I to say it's not a good move? According to some theories, that's just a good move. So who am I to say a good move like that is not a good move. Let's remove this. Let's go here. All right. I don't know why my opponent allowed that. I don't know why they allowed that. I think I can play this. I might be very interested in castling before I get into serious trouble. Maybe they might pin me this way. I'd be worried about such a pin. All right. Let me go away. I think I'm interested in castling, so let me try to go away. So that I can castle. I know my opponent wants to hit me with this check, but the check is nothing. And I'm just going to pick this up. And then castle now. I would love to play this move now, but it does absolutely nothing. And I think that's just a pawn. That is just a pawn. Who am I to see a pawn and say no to it? And I have two passed pawns that my opponent has to be extremely worried about. Two passed pawns that my opponent has to be worried about. My opponent has to worry about these two passed pawns. And while I would love to do something interesting, if I capture here, that's not what I want to do. What if I play this move? That might be what I want to do. That might be what I want to do. So during the capture here, I just replace it with another pawn. I just replace it with another pawn, and I'm happy. Maybe I should have done this. I think I should have done that. All right, now they let me do it. Now my opponent just let me do it. That's a check, and that's also gone. That is also gone. Oh, it's not gone. For a moment, I thought it was gone. For a very brief moment, I thought it was gone. Let's start going. Oh, I should have let them capture it. I think I should have let them capture it. I should have let my opponent capture it and then pin them. Let's start going forward. Let's start going forward with those pass pawns. Okay. Let's start going forward with our pass pawns. Right. And defend this way. That looks like a free. I can capture this way, but they just capture here. But I can just sack, and when they capture, I just capture. And my claim is that I should be chilling. That is my claim. Is my claim accurate? We are going to find out. All right. Am I going to get it with a check? Let's go here. I want to make sure they can't capture my pawn, and I want to go forward next. Okay. Let's go here. We have pass pawns that are running. Running. This is the two rooks against a pawn. Let's go. Two rooks against a king. Shouldn't be too bad. Do I want to lose that pass pawn? I don't think so. Maybe I can do this. Now they have to be worried where they put that king. Where are they putting that king now? They would love to give me this check. That's why I hate the king's end game, king and queen and king. That's why I really hate it. Checks every time, checks everywhere. But are they on time to give me that check? Because I'm just threatening to push forward and open a check on this king and maybe just promote. Okay. My opponent is not letting me do that. But I might be interested in something else. If I go forward, what are they going to do? Maybe I can just do this instead. Slowly but surely, get my pawns rolling. I think I can go here next. I think that's a move I can play next. I think I can play this, can't I? My opponent wants to give me a check, yeah? I think I can play this. Ah, the clock situation is not pretty at all. It is not pretty at all. Looks like I might be interested in just doing this next. When they start giving me checks, can I go here? Okay, my opponent just abandoned the game. They just abandoned the game instead of resigning. All right. It's probably because of the animation speed. Which speed do you think I should put? I think my own is in medium. Should I put it in slow? Should I put it in slow? Guys, if you are watching and you're yet to hit that like button, kindly double tap that screen. Let's go here. What do we have? No, I should have gone here. I should have gone there and have the Scotch Gambit. Let's go. Oh, this is the Italian. Maybe when they capture that, it will become the Scotch Gambit. When they capture, it will become the Scotch Gambit. All right, they don't capture. Instead, they do that. And I really feel like doing this. I feel like capturing here. But my opponent just captures here, I guess. Then I can sack here. And then give a check here and pick this up. Okay, so what if they just decide to capture here? I think I capture here and I'm happy. Let's go. What if they don't capture it? This or this? Which one am I picking up? I think I'm interested in picking this instead. Is the queen trapped? Okay, the queen is not trapped. For a brief moment, I thought the queen was trapped. The queen is not trapped. Let me castle. And my opponent can never castle. And that's just an 1%. A very nice 1%. And where are they moving to? Where are they moving to? Alright, I'm gladly capturing here. Like, why not? Like, why not? And I'm not going to be in a haste to capture. And I can also be in a haste if I wish to be in a haste. But I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do this. Just pick this up. Oh, I thought I was playing a 2-1. I thought I was playing a 2-1. I played this game extremely seriously. Happy it. I played this game extremely seriously. I thought I was playing a 2-1. I thought I was playing a 2-1. I played extremely seriously in this game. Can I play you? Yes, you can play me. Just send a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Send a challenge and make sure the challenge is unrated, and I will happily accept it. I would happily accept it. All right, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for that subscription. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. We are receiving some challenges. Okay, eagle hunting. I accepted your challenge the last time. Let me quickly ease myself. I'll be back very soon. right, let me quickly accept challenges. Let's get going. All right, eagle hunting, let's go. I wish I could accept every challenges here. I wish I can just accept all the challenges that I am seeing here, but I can't. So if you send me a challenge and I didn't accept now, just make sure to send me the challenge again. Please send unrated games. I accepted the challenge. What happened? I thought I accepted the challenge. So what happened? All right, let the challenge come in, please. Let me accept friend request as well. You can send me friend request. See some message. At Snap, go eat. It says on the screen his upcoming GM. Give your lichess username. Snap, go. Give your lichess username. Are you talking about me? Let's go eagle hunting. You can still resend the challenge. If I did not accept your challenge, just make sure you resend it. Eagle hunting has been close to beating me several times, but managed to let me lose. Eagle hunting has been very close to beating me several times, but managed to let me lose. Right? What's this? Not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is. Let's go. Oh, maybe it looks like some nice move. My opponent is going for some nasty sidelines. I think that's a sideline because I don't really know it. That's why I think it is a sideline. I think I might be interested in going here. Asking this bishop some questions. Okay, let's put that bishop away. Push the bishop away. Maybe I should have gone here next. Let's go here. Try to ask this bishop some question and this knight some question. With intentions of removing that knight and winning something. Winning something. My opponent has to be careful. If not, they just drop this piece. And I'm just happy. And they also have to look out for this square. Not a very nice position from my opponent, but luckily for them, there is a move that solves all the problem. Okay. Let me remove this. Is there a reason not to? I really don't see a reason not to remove it. So let's remove it. Let's remove it. Opponent is looking at this pawn. Not a pawn I think I want to give up. I don't want to give up the pawn. I'm just up a pawn and I feel like I'm winning. Imagine that level of oh, my opponent just gives me a queen. Just give me a queen. Now the game is over. This was not one of those games where eagle hunting almost won. This was not one of those games. Eagle hunting, I would love to still accept your challenge, but let's see if there's any other new challenge. I will just have to accept a new challenge. Please, if you want to challenge me, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Just make sure the game is unrated, and I will happily accept. All right, and here we go. We go URM with a lot of LOLs. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, what do we have? We have the Slav. Let me do this. I think this is what you do in the Slav. Okay. Let's go. Tigris bishop. Dear bishop, find your square root. Dear bishop, just find a way. Just find somewhere to go chill. I don't like you. That's what I'm saying to the bishop. I don't like you. Just go and chill somewhere. Let's do this. Well, my opponent is kind of strong. He's a 1-4 rated player. So not So not the kind of player that would hang pieces in one move. It looks like I can ignore and go there. Can I? No, I can't. I think that would be asking for too much trouble. That would be asking for too much trouble, and we don't like trouble, so let's stay away from troubles. Let's stay away from trouble. So, what is my opponent cooking? That doesn't look like a good cook. That doesn't look like a good food. I don't know what my opponent is cooking with that move, but we're going to find out. They can give me a check, yeah? Okay. For a moment, that's what I thought is going to that was what I thought was going to happen. And then let me do this. What? What? How did I manage to do that? How did I manage to blunder that? And my opponent is chilling now. My opponent is chilling. They're chilling, chilling, chilling. Can I flag them? Looks like a viable try. At this point, looks like something I can go for. Trying to flag my opponent. Right. And then, can we go here? Looks like we can. Right. Let's go here, check. What am I playing? What? How did I play that? What am I even doing? What am I doing? There's no way I'm not losing this game. There is no way I'm not losing this game. There is just no way I'm not losing this. Wow. Wow. I didn't know someone can play chess this horribly. I didn't know someone could play chess as horrible as I am playing. Let's do this. Trying to go for some nastiness, but maybe there is none. Maybe there is none. Maybe there is absolutely none. Wow, that doesn't look like a bad try. It doesn't really look like a bad try. And I would really love it to be a bad try. Sadly, it's just not a bad try. Sadly, it is just not a bad try. I blundered so hard in this game. I blundered so hard in this game. Ah! What can I play now? What can I play? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. URM, this was a very good game from you. You played very well. Let me look for the resign button. That was a great game from you. Guys, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Eagle hunting, have I played you? Okay, I guess I've played you. The rating didn't actually get reversed. I played very badly. No, he wasn't cheating. I don't think he wasn't cheating. Guys, just let's let it go. It wasn't cheating. I just played very horrible chess in that game. It wasn't cheating. I just hanged my I hanged my, what did I even hang? I think I hanged my rook, or then I hung another piece. So it was just completely, it was just overwhelmingly losing for me. All right, guys, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Let the challenges come in. Error 404. Make sure the challenge is unrated, please. Error 404. I would love to play you, but your challenge is not unrated. Let me see. Oh, error 404 just created 2 days ago. Am I sure I would love to play you? Error 404. Error 404. I guess I'll pass. Alright, guys, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in, please. Let the challenge be unrated. URM, nobody says you are cheating. URM, that was a good game from you. If that is you, if you are Anvarov, URM, if you are the one in the chat with the name Anvarov, you were not cheating. I didn't feel like you were cheating in that game. I don't think you were cheating in that game. I just played extremely bad chess. I played extremely bad chess. I never even mentioned you were cheating. Okay, maybe you are replying to something. All right, let me check the accuracy. But that game, it was a very bad game from me, guys. There's no need to accuse that guy. Even if he played very well, I made it very easy for him to play very well. That was a very bad game from me. A very, very bad game from me. And my opponent was able to capitalize on my URM played quite nicely. He played quite nicely, but I don't think he was cheating. He played very well. Let's just leave it at that. URM played very well. Well done for accepting that he didn't cheat. You weren't playing like your usual self. That's true. African Sunrise, that's true. That's true. I blundered so hard in that game. But my opponent, I'll give credit to my opponent for finding ways to take advantage of that my blunders. I blundered so hard in that game. So hard in that game. And it was just easy for them to destroy me. Okay. We might see the Petrov, and I think I might do this. All right, we have the classical variation of the Petrov. This is called the French attack. Very funny. Very funny name. French attack. Let me go here. I want to have 2 pawns in the center before I develop this. Let's go. All right, and I think I might be interested in playing moves like this. Asking this knight to commit to a square. My opponent just captures, and now I think I have to capture this way. In as much as I wouldn't love to do that, my opponent is trying to force my hand. Sejan is trying to force my hand. I really wish to capture here. But what if I don't capture and play a move like this? Shouldn't I be still okay? I should be still okay. I think I'm just okay. Let's go here. I think I am doing very fine. Let's see what Sejan plays. Let's see what Sejans play. This pawn I'm looking at. That pawn I'm looking at. Do I want to grab the pawn? I think a pawn is a pawn. I'm going to grab it. Grab it. All right. And also grab another pawn on my way out. I should be crushing in this game. Ooh. Wow. For a moment, I thought I should be crushing, but I don't think so anymore. I don't think so anymore. I just found a move. Yes, they could play that. They could play that move, sadly. Oh, they could play that and they are getting their pawns back. They are getting their pawns back. I want to start pushing this pawn. Just start pushing it. But when my opponent captures here, no, which I don't think they will do. I believe they will capture this way. I believe they will capture this way with threats of just going here. Okay, so let's do this. So we don't get into any nasty trouble. Sure, we don't get into any nasty kind of trouble. Okay, am I missing anything? I might be probably missing something, I guess. But let's go. I want to start pushing this pawn. Let's start pushing pawn. Let's start pushing that pawn. I want to just start pushing that pawn. Push, 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 and push. I want to start pushing the pawn. And that pawn might take me to victory in this game. That pawn might take me to victory in this game. So my opponent has to be very careful. My opponent is doing this. Not something I think I want to allow. Not something I think I want to allow. Let's go here. You're going there. I don't think I want to allow that. I do not think I want to allow that. And I might be interested in moving my king somewhere. But where am I even moving my king? Maybe I should move my king here so I don't have to worry about this move. Maybe I should just move my king there so I don't have to worry about the move. I wish we could just get the queens traded. I would be very happy. I would be very happy to see the queens traded. Right? My opponent is cooking something maybe delicious. I don't know. I feel like going here, but that might be a stretch. That might be a stretch. Can I do that? Let's go here. Right. Doesn't look too bad. I guess. Oh, but I can't go there. Going there is just asking for some losses, which I might not be interested in. Right. Looks like we have a draw coming. Oh. Oh. Okay, for a moment I thought my opponent doesn't know why they play the move. For a moment, they didn't realize why they played the move. For a moment, I thought they didn't realize why they played the move. But I'm not going anywhere. Wow. This is not a very easy position. Thank you. Thank you for that. If I was the one that played this move, Sejan gave me, we almost kill me. He will talk, and talk. I need to start feasting on pawns. Start feasting on pawns. And start feasting on pawns. Do I worry about my own pawn? I don't think so. Okay. I don't think they are on time to stop my pawn from running. I do not think they are on time to do that. Let's cut them off this way. Cut them off that way. My pawn is running. My pawn is running. Alright, that was a good game from you, Sejan. You were destroying me in that game. There's no two ways about it. 95% accuracy, I just checked. How does a 1-4... Samson, is really possible for a 1-4 to play at 95% accuracy. It's possible. Look at the game. Look at the game, Samson. Just look at the game. I really don't feel like... If I've played a lot of cheaters, and if I felt like my opponent was cheating, I would have called them out. Maybe not directly. Maybe I would have said something interesting happened in that game. But that game was just me playing very, very badly. It was just me playing very, very badly. And I really don't think my opponent was cheating. I really don't think my opponent was cheating in that one. I have played several cheaters that I actually knew they were cheating. But this one, I don't feel it. I didn't feel like they were cheating. Or maybe I just, no. I didn't feel like they were cheating. That was just a clean game from my opponent. All right, I'm going to strike my opponent with the alien gambit if they let me. If they let me, the alien gambit is coming. If my opponent lets me, I'm hitting them with the alien gambit. Not sure what they played there, but let's go here. My opponent is playing some very, very nasty sidelines very recently. I feel like that's a blunder. Or can I prove it is a blunder? Maybe I can't. So since I can't prove it, maybe we play a move like this instead. Oh, maybe I should. Okay, that was just checkmate in one. That was just checkmate in one. Opponent just allowed me to give liver checkmate in one. I was thinking of something interesting, maybe like capturing here, but the move they just played just allowed me to deliver checkmate in one. Senjang, Eagle hunting, you have to calm down and play me if you want to win me. And don't play me as if you are going to win. You are going to win immediately. You just have to calm down and play. And Jojo, I'm giving you your props. You played very well in that game. You played very well. If you want to play me, let the challenge come in, guys. Let that challenge start coming in. Let the challenge come in, guys, if you want to play me. All right. Do I play some rated games before I call it a day? Do I play some rated games before I call it a day? Since I'm not seeing challenges. Let me see if I can get back to 2-1 before I actually end the stream. Let's play some rated games. And let's go. Let's go here. What do we even have on the board? Some very nasty lines. Nasty. Some really nasty lines. Wow. I would love to do that, but that's just a beautiful blunder. That is a beautiful blunder. So maybe I wouldn't love to do that. Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm also interested in castling. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me castle. Kindly leave me alone and let me castle the king master. King master, let me castle, please. Let's go. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. If I said I was expecting that, that would be very inaccurate. I wasn't expecting that. Let's do this. I'm trying to go here and offer a queen straight. That's what I'm trying to do. But my opponent might be interested in something different. What if I just do this? What if I do this? I capture, and just have a bunch of trades. My opponent wants to make sure when they capture here, I can't capture with my bishop. That's what they want to make sure of. Okay, maybe I don't have a problem with that. Let's do this. Oh, is that what they wanted? I didn't see that coming. Let's go here. Let's go here. I think they have to accept that trade now. And when they accept the trade, maybe I can capture here and be glad. Okay, they didn't have to. For a moment, I thought that was forced. But nothing is forced in this life, I guess. Let's go here. Let's go here. Wow, my opponent has like 40 seconds time advantage. And I would love to go here again. That's quite a very nasty move. But after I play this move, I guess now they would have to accept, because this is under attack. Now they will have to accept. And now this is under attack. And for a moment, I thought I was winning something, but I'm not winning anything. For a very brief moment, I thought I was winning something, but I'm not winning anything aside from losing my rook. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Let's go here. Wow. Maybe I just capture here. And I would love to ask the rook, where are you going to? I wish I can preserve this bishop. I wish I can preserve the bishop pair. I really wish I can, but I don't think I can. So let's do this. That was just a bad move. That was just a bad move. Now I'm hitting this and this. That was just a bad move. Okay. And I can remove this first before I capture here. Then capture here. And I'm chilling. I am just chilling. Think I'm chilling. Am I not? Think I'm chilling. I am chilling. Let's go here. All right. Let's go here. We might see a sack here, but I don't mind. I do not mind. I'm just threatening to pick this up. So we might see a sack, but I do not mind. Okay, we don't see a sack. And looks like my opponent has asked for some trouble in this game. Looks like they have asked for some serious trouble in the game. Okay, I think they have asked for trouble. They are forced to go here and they have to give up something now. Wow. My opponent is being very cheeky, very, very, very cheeky, right? Okay, they want to flag me. That is the plan now. The plan now is simple. Flag me. That is the plan. Let's go. Have to move somewhere. Move somewhere and let me start pushing forward. Let me start making headway. Let's start going. Let's go here. My opponent wants to flag me, and looks like I'm helping them flag me. Looks like I might end up helping them flag me, which is not nice. Not a nice thing for me to do. That is not a very nice thing for me to do. They want to flag me, and I shouldn't be letting them. Right. They decided to resign. They decided to resign. All right. I am one win away from 2-1. I checked Atuma last 7 games, and none were more than 85. Some were even at 70, yet somehow his accuracy against you was 95. He played 3 games. No way he would be 1-4 with that skill level. All right, it has passed, no problem. He spent 10 seconds plus every move. Something, maybe you saw something I didn't see, but let's just let it go. It's not, if I don't think he cheated, but if he cheated against me, he's not the first person to be cheating against me on the channel. There are some people that still actively cheat against me, and I feel like I know they are cheating against me, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, so I can't point fingers. I can only just look at the games and say maybe I played badly. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. You will play another? Yes, let me play one more game. Let me play one more rated game. If I win, then I'm 2-1. If I do not win, then I'm going to end the stream. Let me see if I can win this and get back to 2-1. So that tomorrow we see if we can get to 2-2 again. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go here. This look like the Sicilian, except it is the fielder defense. Some annoying defense that is just nothing but annoying. Let me go here. Let's go here. I'm trying to set up the Greek gift sacrifice, but there is no Greek gift sacrifice in the position. There is just none. Let's go here. Let's be annoying. Let's be annoying. Let's go here. I would be happy to see this move. I would be glad to see that move. Not just happy, I would be glad to see that move. All right. That's a very nice move, I guess. Putting my knight away. Putting my knight away. But now I want to hop in a knight here. Okay, my opponent just kicks me away. So go away, go away, go away. Love to land a knight here. Let's land a knight over there. And maybe trade and hop in something here. That looks decent. That looks like a very good move. That looks like a great move. Oh, this they can just push a pawn. But I just pick up this pawn and I think I'm chilling. I'm threatening to go here next. That is a threat. That is a threat. I want to pick this up. And if they play a move like this, I have this move, but the move doesn't work. I wish the move works. I wish the move works, but it doesn't work. I really feel like capturing here, sacking, and going here, but there is nothing there as well. If I go here, my opponent just push forward 2 times, and they are chilling. So let's go here. Maybe they can capture here and be happy, I guess. Why I'm playing that move is so that if they play a move like this, I just pick this up. Okay. Or they decide to play something different. Oh, I almost went here. I almost played that move and just lose my queen. I almost played this move. Oh, I was I was somehow excited in this game, but my opponent is taking the excitement away. I'm hitting that, but they are also hitting me. What if I just go here? Isn't that just an equal trade? I think it is. It's an equal trade. It's an equal trade. And I'm thinking, how do I take advantage of this? They can't move that knight because they lose this. So how do I take advantage of those moves? Okay. My opponent would don't like to move the knight. Let me do this. I'm not sure why I'm doing that, but let's do it. Moving that knight just loses a pawn. It just loses this pawn. If they move the knight here, maybe I can be interested in just capturing this pawn. Okay. And what else can I be interested in doing? How do I improve my position? I would love to play a move like this, but we might see this. Maybe I can do it. I just remove it and I'm happy. If they play this move, I can even pick up that. I can pick up that queen. And the position is nice. I'm trying to bring my king into the game. But that's kind of a reckless move because my opponent has a queen that is chilling. They have a queen that is chilling. So let me do this. Let me do this. I don't want to get hit with that move. Alright, now they are planning to move that. Now they are planning to move away. Maybe I should have played this when I had the chance. Maybe you should have done it when you had the chance. All right, let me go here. My queen is no longer doing anything over there. So let's try to resolve. All right. That looks like a bad move because when I play this move, how are you going to defend this? I'm quite interested. Oh, they can defend it by bringing a pawn here. Let's do this. I want to be able to pile up on that. Maybe I can't. Who knows? Maybe I can't pile up on it. I would love to be able to pile up on it. Maybe I can't. Let's go here. Where's that knight going? Knight might be interested in going here. And what else can I do about that? Looks like I might have been reckless for too long in the game. Like I might have been reckless for very long in the game. Let's go here. I'm trying to defend this pawn. Okay, there is no defending it now. There is no defending it. Man, I'm just losing something. Let's capture here. If I move that, that rook was coming in here, and it will hit this and this, and I will just lose one. I will just lose one of them. Am I getting a draw? Can I get a draw? My opponent is thinking for very long, and I think I might be interested in this. My opponent might not be interested in the trade, but let's see. Okay. Let's go here. Thinking of capturing this pawn if my opponent lets me. If my opponent lets me do that, I'm chilling in this game. If they let me capture that pawn, I would be chilling. I would love to play this, but that's asking for some trouble. So let's play this. Let's go here. Looks like I might win this pawn. Uh-oh. 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 That was a good game from my opponent. That was a good game. All right, guys. I'll be calling it a day now. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every other day. Thanks, everyone, for joining the stream. Because you thought I was cheating and you are loud and wrong, bro. End of discussion. No, let's discuss. Please, you guys should drop it. Please, no need for argument about it. I was the one that played the game. I should be the one arguing who cheated and who didn't cheat. Let's just allow it, please. Let's allow it. Checking my last 7 games isn't a good enough sample size to accuse me of cheating. Jojo, don't worry. I really don't feel you cheated in that game. I don't feel you cheated in that game. I'm flattered that you think I played so good that Jojo, you played very well, but I think I played very badly in that game. I played very badly in that game, like I was cooperating with you. What is the time in your country? The time in my country is 6:34 now. That's 6 p.m. now in the evening. It's 6:34 now in my country. I live in Nigeria. You should take the bishop first. How did I lose this position? Okay, I should just take the bishop, yeah? I should. This doesn't sound bad. This doesn't really sound like a bad idea. Well, I blundered the game as usual. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to play very well. And maybe I'll get to 2-2. Maybe not try to start trying, maybe I'll not have to start trying to get back to 2-1. So, once again, thanks everyone for joining the stream, and I'll be ending the stream now. And I really hope you all have a nice day. African Sunrise, I'm happy. I'm happy you enjoying the stream. I am glad you enjoying the stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every other day by 3 p.m. Nigeria.